Well, we're having an event which has become an annual event now where we invite in the top 50 turnover firms within the CIF. And it's basically, I suppose, a celebration of the year that's been, and it's a look at see how the industry is progressing. This year we find that the actual combined turnover of the 50 has increased by about 25%. More importantly, most of our firms are working within Ireland. The actual export side of their business has grown by over 50%. So it's a big part. It's a multi-billion part of the industry. And I think it's a sign that the industry is in a pretty good place.
This is a gathering of the great and the good. The top 50 in the construction industry, 5.9 billion of revenue in Ireland, 2.5 billion of revenue outside of Ireland. If you're going to be anywhere, you're going to be here. Wherever we've gone, we've been welcomed with open arms, and folks have really bought into what we're trying to achieve. And look, we're here to try and provide the capacity that people need to get their bonds done, to get their jobs won, and to get things over the line. So delighted to be working here in Ireland.
Last year we sponsored as well. We had some really wonderful people. Tonight's event is busy. It always grows from strength to strength. Fantastic to see the growth of the size of the projects that currently are happening in Ireland, the support mechanism that CIF provide to those organisations as well, and we're certainly very happy to be part of that.
This is the Irish industry at its best. Most of the people in this room compete heavily on a daily basis, but this evening it's all about the Irish industry as a collective. And it's great to see the Irish industry move so aggressively into the data centre space globally.
We're delighted to see so many of the top 50 contractors out tonight, and it's interesting to note that actually 98% of those represented in that list actually have some or all of their financial business with CPAS.
I think it's important that people realise what's going on throughout the industry as a whole. On an occasion like this, there's quite a bit of networking between the member companies and some of our clients. And all of that helps to paint the picture of what's going on throughout the country and through the different sectors, and indeed internationally.
The Irish construction industry is not confined to Dublin or Ireland, but it's an international market. So it kind of opened my eyes to, as a small business owner in Dublin, that we can be marketing ourselves beyond Dublin, beyond Ireland, that we need to be thinking a little bit bigger, because that's the way the industry is going.
Tonight's event shows the vibrancy of the industry. It's great to see the vibrancy back again. It's great to see companies doing well, the importance of margin. I think it's a very valid area. It has to be looked at because we have to have learned from the mistakes of the past.
I think the expertise that is growing in Ireland, particularly in the data centre space, we're actually exporting that expertise back into the US, back into Europe, back into Asia. So the Irish innovation in design and construction is beginning to carve out its own space and reputation for excellence on a global stage.